Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Scorpio. I'm the Can Astrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for mid-November into the end of November 2024. Happy birthday, Scorpios. It's the end of our season. I hope you had a good one. I know that I did. My daughter's is coming up next, and really appreciate all of the gifts, all the donations to the channel. You guys help the channel growing. Also, welcome back to all of my returning subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to smash that button right now. And also hit the little notification bell. That way you get notified of all of my upcoming content. As most of you know, those who follow the channel, you guys know I'm a super Scorpio, meaning Sun, Moon, Rising, Uranus, Juno, and Vesta. 6 placements in Scorpio. So, tend to vibe with our readings a lot. I also have heavy placements in Libra too, so it's like between the two signs, I think Libra is what actually keeps my passion, my Scorpio passion balanced. Anyway, that said, we've had an interesting season. This has been a very interesting Scorpio season. We started with Mercury going into the retrograde pre-shadow on November 7th. Then on the 11th, there was the 1111 portal, which is the gateway to transformation. As you know, Scorpios are known for transformation. This is transformation season, literally what it's all about. We also had Day of the Dead at the very beginning of the month as well. That's when the veil was the thinnest, right? And so Mercury retrograde actually starts on the 25th of November and runs through the 15th of December. But then there's 2 weeks of post-shadow after that, right? So it quite literally covers all of the big major holidays throughout November and December, especially here in the States after we just had our elections. And then we have holidays coming up. The dinner table conversation needs to be kept to a minimum and probably not involve politics. I mean, I just think that that's a good rule of thumb, right? Especially because then we had the full moon in Taurus, which is the Beaver full moon, and that's on the 15th, 12 o'clock midnight, where I'm at right now, on the dot. You might want to look up 1200 angel number. So, where was I? We were talking about Mercury retrograde and covering the entire month. Oh, and then the Taurus full moon. So the Taurus full moon was a transformative one, crazy energetic. It was the last supermoon of the year. I don't think Taurus is going to have a full moon for the next 100 years. I have to confirm that, but that's what my Scorpio daughter sent me today. And I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool fact. If it's a fact. I have to double check, but I trust her. Anywho, then Saturn went direct at the same time. Saturn is the planet of karma, the lord of karma, and that's good or bad depending on what energy you've put into the past, because that's what comes back now. Harvest season, right? That's what we're talking about. So then on top of all of this, but wait, there's more. On the 19th, we also fully go Pluto into Aquarius. Now, we were already there at the beginning of the year for a month and a half or so. Then it went back into Capricorn. Then now Pluto's going to be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius for that long was when there was 3 major revolutionary wars happening within the world. And that's because Pluto, this tiny little dwarf, it used to be called a planet, it's actually a moon. It's the moon of chaos, right? And small but mighty, basically. And then when you mix that with Aquarius energy, which Aquarius is all about healing, hope, also restoration of faith, basically, but also technology and advancement. It's all about the stars and outer space. And when you mix all of that together, we're talking about very passionate energy, people fighting for their beliefs and their morals and their values, and revolution. Mixed with chaos and all of that. It's all about revolution. Now, because it's technology, we're also going into AI and robots. And I feel like there's going to be a spiritual revolution, really kind of not dividing. I don't want to say dividing, but it's really going to be highlighting, a humanity. versus technology, and you're going to see a big difference between the two, but also how they all work together, So that said, that's the energies that we're looking forward to through the end of the year. It's going to be interesting, but it is going to be interesting, and I am looking forward to it. So that said, the song that we had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, Scorpio, I love this song. But, and I never really looked up the meaning to it. I just always kind of sang to it because there's not a lot of lyrics. They repeat themselves. It's a very catchy tune. And it's, candle just went out. I knew it was going to go out. Scorpio season. We're at the mid to end of our season here. Candle just went out. That's significant. So it's Four Walls and an Amplifier. It's by Brock Berrigan. And I just got the light, and as I said, that there's literally a light bulb behind the camera that just came on. I'm not even kidding. But I was channeling the light like a candle light, goes out. So it's like a flame in a relationship. But what's interesting, so the words to this song is, my eyes can't see, baby, unless you held it. I must go, I know it's the best way, and I thought you were ready to give up. So what's interesting is that line, I thought you were ready to give up. I looked up the lyrics in two different sites, and that I thought you were ready to give up was not in any of the lyrics, but when you listen to the song, it's there. It's like a hidden lyric, right? Then I looked up the meaning, which I've never looked up before, and the song's meaning is, separating from a person might be difficult but necessary. And the candlelight just went out. So let's see how that plays into the reading. I don't know what's been going on in your lives, Scorpio, but I know that I've been seeing true colors in a lot of people, and because of those true colors, I've had to separate myself from people that, it's really hard. It's a really hard thing to do. It's not just one person, it's multiple. I'm not going to put anybody under a microscope, but it's difficult, but it's necessary. I know I keep repeating myself. That's all I can say at this time without biting my tongue. So let's get into it. Scorpio, please, higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good, please. Spirits, thank you. What do we have for Scorpio? Wow. Underneath the deck we have Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So you may be taking a journey somewhere. That's kind of cool. I haven't taken a journey, although it could be mental too. I take a lot of those throughout the day. Y'all, oh my gosh. This is insane. But also, yep. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio, please? Oh, wow. Underneath the deck, Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success, Scorpio. I love it. So, you're going to be wiser at the end of something. Deep personal strength has gone into this. You guys, I can't even make this up, how closely this aligns with the song. You guys definitely got the most freaking cards, though. I thought Gemini's was wild, but this is insane. Okay. But you know what? You guys are my favorite because I am one, and I love you. And my daughter's also a Scorpio, too. My youngest. Okay, so we start out with Frying Pan, and it's trouble accusations. I don't think it's your trouble, but you may have been accusing someone, but we know. we don't make accusations unless we've got proof, right? And that's because Cat, two-faced friend. You're dealing with a two-faced friend. So then there was Reef, sorrow over a loss, and that goes back to the song. It's like sometimes it really hurts to separate from a person or a relationship, but it's necessary because they're two-faced. Then we get Pig. They could have been a pig. Beware of greed. They also could have been greedy. They could have been going over or after, people that they thought were better than you, Scorpio, or that you were worth more than you. Little do they know what Scorpio's actual worth actually is. Because the moment that you screw over a Scorpio, is the moment that karma comes back hard. Our ancestors do not play when it comes with us. Next card is Dog. Close up. Pleasure with a close friend. I don't think that this is the same person. I think this is somebody else. Could be. Then we have Casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. I feel like this. Here's the thing. This dog, close up, you know what? Could be the same situation, same person. They could be a pig, but they also could be a dog. You could have had pleasure with a close friend, but they were greedy. They were a pig. And now they're going out of your life. Casket. Then you have Grapes. Time to go out and have fun because you just got rid of the baggage. Like that song says, sometimes it's necessary, And then you have Horse. Short journey. So there's that journey card again. Now it's interesting because Libra had this. And so you could be planning like a short trip, going on some type of an adventure or potentially work related. Then there's Crown. Scorpio, I love this so much. Because anytime Scorpio gets screwed over, it's like we take that negative energy and we level up. And this is us leveling up. Honor and respect will come to you. The other person's screwed up. Or it could be another situation, but, take it as it resonates. Then we have Bow. You are highly thought of. So, you could be highly thought of the person that screwed you over. There could be a certain level of remorse or, guilt or grief. And it's probably on both sides. It was probably a very significant and sincere, relationship or connection, right? But that's why there's so much disappointment and sorrow over it. It's like, you know what you stand for. You know your worth, Scorpio. But clearly some people don't. And when you mess with a Scorpio, it's like instant karma. We come into people's lives. It's like we teach them lessons or something. At least in my case, Scorpio, please. It's good or bad, depending on how you treat me, and that's what comes back to you, And it's not that it's a mirror, I do it on purpose or anything, but again, it's our ancestors. We can't control them. We can only control ourselves. So, underneath the deck, we've got the Emperor. You could have been dealing with an Emperor, but sometimes the Emperor, he thinks too much about himself. This is, he's like warlike energy. It's very alpha. Now, at the same time, I could be talking to a masculine Scorpio who is an emperor in his own power. I could be talking to a female Scorpio who is in her own power. It's just the masculine side, masculine energy. Phone just vibrated, so that's confirmation. I could be talking to some masculine energy Scorpio females. I know I'm one of them. So, the Emperor. This is also Aries energy. You could be dealing with the Aries or have it somewhere strong in your chart. What else? 2 cards. Scorpio. Oh, I think that's 2 more, but we're going to see. Oh, no. There was 1. Nice. Nice. Okay, so underneath the deck, starting out, we've got Justice. It's the number 11 card. We're talking about twin flame soulmate energy. One person's justice is another person's karma. Take it as it resonates and leave what doesn't. You could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. You could have it somewhere in your chart like myself. or be dealing with somebody who does, right? But you're getting justice in a situation. Could be somebody else's karma, but you could be coming into a period of justice. And so in the recent past, we have Page of Wands. Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Again, you can have it in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does, but this is a card where somebody's starting out on a new journey, a new path. They're excited about it. They're passionate about what it is that they're doing, but they could be at the very beginning of a new cycle, okay? Pages are messengers. They're also, they could be like younger energies, dealing with somebody that's younger than you. Could be somebody who thinks with their wand, if you know what I'm saying. But I actually feel like this is more you, because then we have Scorpio. I mean, you could have been dealing with a page. You could have been dealing with somebody who is just younger, immature, using their wand, you know, just living their life. And I mean, can you really blame them? But at the same time, when they're dealing with a Scorpio, that's not the energy that they need to walk with. Especially if this was somebody who is actually an emperor, they were just acting like that. But regardless, we've got Scorpio energy here. You also could be at the beginning of a new path, a new beginning, right? And it could be because of the situation. And we saw at the end of the situation, it's time to go out and have fun. This is what that energy is. Going out, having fun, you know, taking a short journey, starting something new, because honor and respect will come to you because you're highly thought of, Scorpio. So then we have death and rebirth. The death card is not necessarily an actual death, although we see the casket. So in some cases, there could be an actual death. And if so, my condolences. But I actually feel this is more ego death, maybe of another person, just death of a relationship or something like that, right? That's your justice. But also rebirth, because now it's a new cycle, a new beginning for you. The 13th could have been significant, or the number 13 can be significant. 1 + 3 = 4. 4 is about house, home, stability, foundation. Can literally mean the four corners of a structure or an apartment or an office building. Then we have the 6 of Pentacles. This is balancing out finances. Some of you could have been in a pinch. My donation links to help the channel grow are all in the description below this video. Wink, wink. Just kidding. But seriously, this is all about balancing out your finances and in getting justice in something. You could have money coming in due to like a legal decision or some type of payout or inheritance or just money coming in from your birthday. It could be anything. You could be getting your justice. What else for Scorpio, please? Scorpio. Mid-November. And I will try to get another reading out by the end of the month. I don't know with the holiday and everything coming in. We'll see. I have a lot of stuff I'm working on, so. But I'm trying to get more consistent and do more ahead of time. So underneath the deck, we have the 5 of Swords. You've been arguing, fighting with people. This is like bittersweet victory. Sometimes the victory is not worth the prize, right? Price, whatever. So it's like, do you really want to engage in a stupid fight? You could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is air energy, swords, air energy. Unexpected energy, conflict, movement, and changes. It's all about selfishness, conflict, aggression, argument, fear of failure, self-sabotage, and anxiety. This could be you or the other person. To be honest with you, I feel like it's the other person, because Scorpio, we've done a lot of healing, especially all of you that are here at this, on this channel watching this reading. And if you're still here with me right now, please smash that like button. Let me know what's up. Just that we're on the same vibe. Drop a comment below. I love sharing feedback and knowing that we're, vibing at the same frequency. But you've been in an argument with somebody, and this could be an Aquarius. It could be a Libra. It could be a Gemini. Any air sign. Water, air. It's like, I don't know. It's a weird dichotomy. What's the Page of Wands for Scorpio? Is it worth it? Most of us are like, yes. We have an apology coming in. This could have been from somebody who is acting immature. Somebody who's at the beginning of a path, but it's expressing your creativity with compassionate emotion. It's romantic gesture, somebody who's sensitive, indolent, graceful, poetic, vain, moody, and idealistic. So this could be you, but I actually feel like it's the other person. They could have water in their chart, you know, and, coming back, wanting to extend this cup, these emotions. It's somebody opening to communication, growth, groups, and community. So it's somebody who's trying. You got to give them credit, right? They're trying. Still a two-faced friend. Still a pig. Greedy. Could be a dog. But also that could be somebody else. Could be. Everybody's on different timelines. And somebody's going out of your life. Death and rebirth for Scorpio. I mean, that's us showing up in our own reading. I love it. You guys always, we're the best. You know. So I said we're the best, and then we show up in reverse. Oh, did you see that? Let's see. How did we fall? Yep, still reverse. Definitely meant to be in reverse. All right, so the Page of Cups. This is the earth energy of the water sign, right? And it's a card about balancing priorities when making choices and duality. So this is like partnership, duality, right? Two people. And typically when it's upright, it's talking about not letting your emotions get in the way. It's also about sweetness and gentleness and reflective energy, self-exploration, intuition, kindness, and sensitivity. And again, pages are messengers, but it also could be younger energy. In reverse, the Page of Cups is the flatterer, selfish. There's deviation from the path, naive, irrational, daydreaming, immature. You could be dealing with... Dang. You could be dealing with a younger water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Somebody who, or specifically like a younger Scorpio. Somebody who is being immature, but it's like moving through that process, moving through that period, because this is Scorpio season. So it could be somebody having their birthday and like moving through. I'm hearing that song, It's My Party, I Can Cry If I Want To, Cry If I Want To. You would cry too if it happened to you. So somebody who's being, there is that. You also could be dealing with somebody who's just younger than you, who has these Page of Cups in reverse feelings, right? You could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be dealing with, what do we see, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energies that I see on the board so far. And, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius too. All the signs are here. All the signs are here. It could just be any other sign, any one of the other signs, and a younger energy, and they're being naive, they're being irrational. They're trying to flatter you, Scorpio, but you're not having it. You're like, no, I'm done. It's like the end of one cycle, you're transforming, you know? I don't think it's anybody's actual death, but it's like casket. Somebody's going out of your life. You're over it. It's like, you didn't respect me. Move along. 1221 on the clock. You might want to look up angel number 1221. Then we have the World card. Six of Pentacles clarified by the World card. So this is Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, and Taurus energy. And what's interesting is also, this is the Saturn card of the deck. And again, Saturn just went direct, and that's karma, planet of karma. So somebody is getting their karma, their justice. The Justice card is here. One person's justice is another person's karma. Everything that you've worked for is coming together. It's balancing out with that Six of Pentacles. This is beautiful energy, Scorpio. I love this. Accomplishment, success, completion, synthesis, perfection, recognition, because honor and respect will come to you. You're highly thought of. You're getting recognition for perfection. and mastery. Something that you're doing really well. Congratulations and good on you. Underneath the deck, we have the Three of Wands with the Justice. You see something coming. You know that it's on the horizon. It's almost there. You just can't touch it, embrace it, feel it just yet. But that could be at the end of this short journey. And then at the end of this journey, either physical or mental, it will leave you wiser at the end. What else do we have for Scorpio? I love this. If you guys are resonating with this, please smash that like button right now. Also, let me know when your birthday was. If you're anything like me, I know it's taken us a lot to get here, a lot of hard work, right? And it's like we don't deserve to be disrespected, through all the work that we've put in. Because why? We've been creating things. You guys, this is number 39, the beaver moon. The moon that we just had. The Taurus full moon, the beaver full moon. So this is all about creation. You could have been creating, manifesting, working on things during the full moon. And it's like you may have been heartbroken about one situation, but pouring yourself into another. And that's the energy that's going to manifest and come out of this moon. What you created from, the alchemy, from the transformation, from the pain, right? It's beautiful. That's true alchemy, right? And then we've got the snow moon, purity. So we've got number 39 and 30. Combined, that's 69. Okay, so snow moon, purity. And I think that's in January. Maybe by January, January or March, I'm not sure. But maybe by that time, there'll be a certain, or maybe it's like you're just a very pure person, You take care of yourself. You take care of your health. You try to remain a pure soul. I know, Scorpio. We rule with the sacral chakra, right? Like, we're all about the bedroom moments, right? We're all about passion. But we're also all about, our purity and what we believe in and holding true to our standards, right? I love it. Okay, there's snow moon, the beaver moon. Okay. So, creation, the beaver moon. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation, save money and time, have a reserve. So, balancing out your money, your pentacles, doing, what makes you happy, with this world card. You're starting a new cycle and into something with success and accomplishment based on what you've been creating, right? And it's going to change everything. That's the change card underneath that, right? But it's all about your creation. So you could be like a content creator like myself, right? Or have some other hobby or whatever. But mantra, I am a mighty creator, creatrix. It is my birthright to create. How cool it says birthright and we're still in our season. Our Scorpio season. It is our birthright to create and to manifest magic. We are Scorpios. Okay, so then chrysoprase could be a good stone for that. I think that's this, but I might be wrong. But I think that's chrysoprase. Then we've got snow moon, purity. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. I know why I do what I do. It's like be full of intent behind your creations. Know why you're doing what you do. Don't do it just to do it and waste any time or energy. It has to have intent. That's the magic that the energy put behind it, and that's what helps it manifest. There are good reasons to strive for a kind of positive purity in our lives. Being precise with our language and as clear as we can be in our communications means fewer miscommunications and misunderstandings in our relationships and work life. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energies such as jealousy, revenge, or unworthiness as much as possible means that our motivations are pure and not muddy in their reasoning. companion stone or metal, clear quartz. You guys, I can't make this up. I have clear quartz literally everywhere around me. I have been finding clear quartz like for the last 2 years while I've been living in this place. Like every single time I would go out on a walk with my dog, who's no longer with us anymore, but I would take walks with my dog and I would pick up clear quartz. I've got it everywhere. It's insane. So, and you know, it's a thing of purity. Like, you have to have good intention behind everything you do, and that's what brings you the blessings, right? It's beautiful. I love that. It's like you may have struggled, it may have been hard, you know, getting to this point, but it's like your payday, your payout, your pentacles, your justice, it's coming in. It's right there, Scorpio. Right there. I just heard, I love you. I wanted to say it to you, but I mean, that's what I was channeling. Okay, so underneath the deck, we have Aries again. It's that Emperor energy. Number 13, I am. But here's funny. Death card is number 13 in the tarot. So it's Aries energy because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars also rules Scorpio, Mars and Pluto. When we're going Pluto into Aquarius, that's why Pluto also has that chaotic Mars-like energy, right? So it all connects. It's funny how the universe connects, but it all connects. So, but also you could have Aries in your chart or be dealing with somebody who does, but this, I forget which chakra this is. I want to say it's the base chakra or sacral chakra. I am. It's one of the lower chakras, right? Not lower vibrational, just lower, right? And we'll read what this is. You definitely could be dealing with an Aries. Top of the deck, Pluto. Can't make this up if I tried. Pluto, number 11, transformation. So it's that 11 card again. We're talking about twin flame soulmate energy. You could have been dealing with like a high level twin flame or soulmate that you had to cut out of your life, you know, in order for you to move forward, right? In order for you to level up into the Aries Emperor-like energy. Because I am worthy. I am valuable. And when somebody treats you unpure, right? It's your time to transform. That's your time to move on. That's when we transform. Scorpio is about transformation. That's who we are. You guys, I love this reading. And if we have any Scorpio cross watchers, what's up? Might as well hit that like button because you know I'm talking to you. So, let's see. 11 and 13. They're right next to each other. Okay. Aries, I am. I guess I'm just a natural warrior. That's what we are. So the Aries card says that it's okay to push now, just don't push too hard. Aries is the first sign of the Zodiac, and the energy of this card is that of a dynamic trailblazer. So Aries is the fire of creation. So we have creation. We're talking about creation. It's a passion to create. Since they are impatient, they're also blunt and to the point. They make no effort to pretend to be something other than what they are, which is in their eyes number one. When we, Scorpio, we are number one in our own books. We're very loving, caring, and kind to others too. We're very, very, I mean, we're a water sign, you know, we care. But we also know what is most important to care about, and that's ourselves first. We can't take care of anybody else if we're not taking care of ourselves, right? Right. So, Aries people are highly ambitious and want to accomplish things quickly and in a no-nonsense way. When this card turns up, expect things to move fast, for there is no time to take it step by step. It will all be a mad jump. It may be a time of testing your will. You will work best in situations where you make your own decisions rather than acting as an underling. You may even find it a supporting cast to help you finish your work. So it's like you could be being put into like the spotlight and have like a group of people like working for you, or like a leadership position. Be responsible and disciplined in all your actions. This is why we saw that Emperor energy underneath the deck. I feel like this is you. In love affairs, you'll want to take the lead. You may attract spontaneous and enthusiastic lovers. Be ready to reach new plateaus. There may be an opportunity for more than one lover. Imagine that. Scorpios aren't typically like that, though. I mean, we can date around. I know that I had that, lifestyle back in the day, but some of us, I know I'm talking to Scorpios of all kinds, so it's like those of us who have already been through our transformations, our awakenings, we've left a lot of that in the past. And so Scorpio is actually a very loyal, trustworthy, many times monogamous type of lover. They love to, be able to trust, because we don't trust anybody. The only thing we trust is trust itself, because that's the only constant in this world. So, corresponding tarot card to the Ace of Wands, or corresponding tarot card is the Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts from the universe. Wands are a passionate new beginning. You could be starting something passionate and new. It could be passionate towards a person, relationship, or like romantic or platonic, or it could be passion towards what you're passionate about: work, career, business, finance, passion projects. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. That means you're on the right path. You can also look up angel number 1, 2, 3, 4. It's interesting. So, key ideas: competition, zest, lust, speed, feeling stirred, being a leader, weapons, and sports. So, you could be rising into a leadership position, and you're transforming with this Pluto energy, Pluto in Aquarius. That's what we're going into right now. People living deeply have no fear of death. Death, the death card. That's us. Pluto, the smallest and outermost planet, it's a moon, in our solar system, probably carries the most weight. It is the planet of extremes. Birth, sex, and death are Pluto's themes. Pluto was discovered in 1930, and although it is now considered a dwarf planet, dwarf planet, transits from Pluto are extremely powerful and bring on significant life changes. That's why this Pluto in Aquarius is so significant right now, and it's going to affect us for the next 20 years, and probably even beyond that, based on what happens during this period. So it's like a higher octave of Mars, which is what the Aries energy is all about. So this is a very fiery, passionate energy that we're talking about for ourselves. I love how all of these cards just point to each other in this reading. So Pluto can be like a tower collapsing in your life, a life from which you must rebuild from debris and also inspiration. Many things you have relied upon for always being there may suddenly disappear or leave. More than anything, Pluto represents endings and beginnings. It is not a card of physical death per se. Since our lifetimes, we experience many deaths and new starts. This is simply a time when the decks are being wiped clean for new action. So, think of Pluto as leftover things that tend to languish in a state of decay or decadence, but more positively, rejuvenation, healing, and birth. Death and birth. Scorpio, baby. I love this so much. So corresponding tarot card, Six of Swords. Key ideas behind it is transformation, endings, beginnings, new ways, the end of the old, and intensity. Scorpio. This is where I'm going to leave you. I love this reading. If this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I really enjoy spending this time and energy with you every single week. I look forward to reading for you in the very near future. Make sure to also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, and Venus as well. And I hope that you have a happy end of November. I'll try to get another reading out, but if not, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.